Hello everybody and welcome to another reaction video. And today we're going to react to a band which, of course, I've never heard of before. It's a band called Ventana. Now, as I understand, this is also a place. Didn't actually look anything up about that. But loads of places came up. Ventana, Big Sur, wherever that is, I don't know. But anyway, this Ventana is an industrial metal band formed in Cleveland in 2004. The band itself actually consists of many members of Mushroomhead. Yeah. DJ Stitch, or Stwanch, as it should be, since it's ST1TCH, said that Ventana came out of his love for industrial music. And since with Mushroomhead he didn't write any of the music, he just augmented it with soundscaping and samples he wanted to create a type of music that he wanted, that he enjoyed. So it's not a side project of Mushroomhead, even though it does feature many of the same members, but they're very strong in that position that it isn't a side project. Who knows? I'm curious to see how this goes, because obviously I am a little bit familiar with Mushroomhead. I do need to listen to more Mushroomhead tracks though. So I'm familiar with the style of music that Mushroomhead does. And I know in my head what industrial music is supposed to sound like, or my experience what industrial music is like. So I'm curious to see how this goes. The track we're going to listen to is Third World Paradise. I've got the lyrics up here, as I usually do, to see if I can discern any meaning behind them. So I think what we'll do, we'll just get straight on with it. I'll put a link to the original video in the description below, as I normally do. But I think we'll just get straight on with it, see where this goes. So, Third World Paradise by Ventana. This is very interesting. Obviously, it's very, very different from Mushroomhead's style of music. And the vocals are really good, and they have this little sort of hint of Mudvayne about them. Not quite exactly the same, but there's a little hint of it right there. There's a, you know, right on the edge of his voice there is this little bit that sounds a bit like Mudvayne. It's very, very good. The music, really good, really quite hard-hitting. You know, it started off with that little sort of quiet, misleading piece of music, and then it just came in, pounds you in the face. Really heavy, good riffs. I'm really enjoying it. To me, this looks like a track about politics and war again. Seems to be a very common theme in metal at the moment. The first two lines of the track are, "You're in a third world paradise, their victory is our demise." So it's like, A third world paradise, I mean, it could be like these people who are living in third world countries. It might be a third world country, but it is their country, you know. And like all people, they love their country. But there's that line there, their victory is our demise, which is like when they see the army, excuse me, you know, they see the armies coming in, it's like, when they win the fight, that means that we're dead because they want to eradicate us from our own country. Will we break away to breathe and live again? I'll see a brighter day. I mean, that's like, can we escape this conflict? Will we live to see another day, you know? Or are we just going to die innocently on the streets as, you know, collateral damage for their war? Excuse me. There's a couple of lines there as well. One time we hear our voices dissolve, chaos louder than the tanks at your front door. I think I'm starting to get a bit of a cold, which I don't really want. Anyway, but yeah, it's like the chaos of war that's surrounding them. You know, they can't hear themselves speak. You know, we hear our voices dissolve because they can't hear themselves speak because of the sound of war and conflict. You know, and it's so loud you can't even hear the tanks rolling by. Yeah, it's the typical sort of why are we at war sort of song, but still very good. Let's carry on. Well, I have to say, I really, really loved that. That was a fantastic piece of music, fantastic song, fantastic meaning behind it. Absolutely loved it. Cannot believe I've not heard any of their stuff before, but I shall definitely be looking out for the album. As I was saying, like it's talking about war and stuff like that, obviously. It says, left mindless and fractured, a system designed to take us out. We will not retreat. Here they come. The system designed to take us out is obviously like, you know, the corrupt political system going, they've got something we want, let's take it. They don't want to give it to us, let's just take it by force. We haven't even asked if they'll give us some of it, we'll just take it. My enemies are chasing. Should I run or stay and fight? Break away, I'll survive, I'll see a brighter day. So, you know, the soldiers are chasing him, they're encroaching on their land, and should they just run away, leave their land to be taken by these intruders, or should they fight back? And this is one of the things about war and stuff these days. It's like, if an army goes in and invades another country, they start killing all of these people who belong in that country, who live in that country. You know, they kill all the innocent people, they kill a couple of the insurgents or, you know, military from that specific country. The country that sent the soldiers in is seen as a hero country because, you know, they're winning a war, but what are they really fighting for? It's the other country. You know, this country belongs to the people that they are killing. They have no right to take it. But the thing is, if the people from the country they're invading attack back, they go, look, this is the reason why we're attacking, because they're shooting at us. They're shooting at you because you're invading their country and shooting at them. You know, they shouldn't have to stand down because you're trying to take their country from them. Anyway, and it carries on. We lie to kill, we lie for change, we lie to avoid taking blame, we lie to heal, we lie so we can feel again. These are very, very powerful lines. It's like, we lie to kill. It's like I was just saying, you know, we went to their country peacefully and they started shooting at us, so we shot back, which isn't really true. You know, you went in there to take stuff from them that didn't belong to you and used force, so they forced back. We lie for change. Again, this isn't so much about the war as such, but this is more like politics in general. Like when certain people are elected into office, whether it be the Prime Minister of the UK, whether it be the President of the US, whether it be the President of Zimbabwe, or, you know, some of these other corrupt places, I can't remember the name of them. You know, they lie saying, you know, the reason I should be elected is because this, and this is going to happen if you don't, and I will do this, and this to fix it. And at the end of the day, they never actually do any of these things. But they put the fear into you. They make you fear that that foreigners are going to come into your country and try and take your land. You know, whereas in reality, these people, the people that they are saying are coming into our land to take our country away from us, are actually refugees from countries that you were invading, you know, to try and take over their land. We lie to avoid taking the blame. Again, it's sort of like, yeah, they started it, even though we went into their country with guns first. You know, we lied to heal. You know, sort of like, it's almost in a way of making yourself not believe that it's your fault, so you can feel better about it. You know, it's like saying, you know, that guy who tried to shoot me the other day, he didn't try and shoot me because I shot him first. He tried to shoot me because I'm important. You know, and we lie so we can feel again. And like the similar one, like the one above, it's like we, you know, they're lying to themselves, telling themselves that the reasons that they're fighting are because this other country or these other people, you know, need to be suppressed, you know. So, you know, you're lying to yourself, saying things like, I'm doing this for the greater good. I'm not doing this for the selfish reasons that my country is actually doing them for. But anyway, I'm not really here to talk about politics. And he goes on here. So if my life is worthless to you, then let it be, for I am endless and you are completely empty. I like those lines as well. So if my life is worthless to you, if my life isn't important to you, then why kill me? Why can't you just leave me be to live my worthless life? You know, and you're trying to take on a whole country. We are endless. There are thousands of us, millions of us against your army. You know, just leave us be. This is our country in the first place. And you are completely empty. It's like you've got absolutely no emotion, you've got no feeling, you've got no compassion. You're just taking what you want. You are a hollow, empty shell of a person. And the video itself reflected that. It showed throughout the video these 4 masked people wailing on this one man, with bats and beating him half to hell. And then towards the end, he's laying there on the ground and the 4 masked men start walking away. And this beaten man that was on the floor clambers to his feet, and then a whole swath of people come out and stand behind him. And they take on the attackers and basically beat them into the ground. And that's essentially what it is. It's like these 4 masked people represent these countries that swoop into any country they want, and they're basically beating this one country into submission, saying, we want your this, that and the other, so we're going to beat you, we're going to kill you, we're going to kill all your armies to get what we want from you. And so these masked countries, they successfully beat down this one country, and as they let down their guard, this country that's been beaten down, millions of other countries rally behind it and go, do you know what, we're going to help you fight back. And this is how world wars start. And at the end it showed like the 4 masked men laying on the floor, beaten, defeated, but then they sat up, which is sort of like, no matter how much you defeat them, they're always going to come back, they're always going to try again. It's an endless cycle. There's always going to be war, there's always going to be conflict, and quite frankly, it's just so annoying, because why can't we all just be nice to one another? Anyway, that's enough of that. As I said before, though, I absolutely loved the song, loved the track, loved the sound of it, loved the music, loved the vocals. It was great. Absolutely fantastic piece of music. Thank you to whoever suggested that to me. But I will leave that as it is. If you would like to suggest a track for me to react to, then please do so by all means. You can drop a comment in the comment section below, or you can excuse me, you can message me on my Facebook or Instagram. The links for those are down in the description below as well. I've had a few people writing to me asking if they can suggest foreign songs to me, and maybe like give me some explanations to the songs and the lyrics. Please do so by all means. I'm very interested in that. I do love foreign music. I have a very high interest in foreign music. And if you can offer me some lyrics and translation of the lyrics and maybe an explanation of the song, that would be absolutely fantastic. I would very much welcome that. So yeah, Metalhead Reacts is also a very proud supporter of the Sophie Lancaster Foundation, a British-based charity who are working hard to fight against hate crimes, whether it be that you're into alternative music, you dress differently, your gender identity, your sexual preference, your religion, whatever it is, you have no reason to be afraid of people who don't see your point of view. Nobody should feel bullied or threatened because they are an individual person. And the Sophie Lancaster Foundation is trying to work hard to put an end to this. They want to help the victims of these hate crimes. They want to put an end to these hate crimes, because we're all individuals. No one person on this planet is the same. And if people can't accept that, then that's fine, but there is no reason why they should threaten you for being different. So if you would like to find out more about the Sophie Lancaster Foundation, there is a link in the description below. If you'd like to support them, then please do, because it's a charity very close to my heart, and it's an extremely important charity to me, because I myself have been through similar sorts of things. I've been beaten up just because I've got long hair and a beard and I listen to heavy metal music. I know many of my friends have, and I'm sure there might be people out there watching who have experienced similar sort of things. So yeah, if any way you can do it, we'd like to help to stamp out prejudice, hatred and intolerance everywhere. It's not just, it's an English-based charity, but they want to do it across the board, no matter where it is. Nobody should feel threatened for being different. But we'll leave that as is. Thank you all very, very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.